Welcome back, Hearthstone Phobos, and welcome today to Collapsing World, Rise of Radicalism. So today we are going to be playing Iraq. They'll be leaving soon.
That's just a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
Yeah, it's very sad. The new update is coming out soon, so we only have, well, as I'm recording this, 4 days to play it, but, you know, it's gonna slowly become 3 days to play it. So you guys probably are only gonna have 1 or 2 days to play it. So, let's restore Babylon. I do not know what I'm getting to. What is this? It's like my screen's going, meh, 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 in, out, in, out, in, out, in. I love that sometimes on the game. It's just so stupid. Hashemite Kingdom of Iraq. Born from the ashes of the Ottoman Empire following the Great War, the Kingdom of Iraq was exposed to remaining little more than a British client state. Its primary role to safeguard imperial interests and fuel the engines of foreign oil companies. However, history took an unexpected turn with Britain's retreat from its overseas holdings. Iraq now finds itself standing alone, independent yet fragile. There we got credits to the devs, so if you want to support them, make sure to check out the Discord, which I'll leave in the description. They're a cool bunch of guys. Yeah. Charcoal Society. So we have a focus tree. A very interesting focus tree. It's quite large, to be honest. But we begin with a new century. Initial the Collapsing World desk. Alright. We're just going to produce guns. We have 2 factories. Not much to really do. We have a total of 3 divisions. We got Aghat Bozorg Al-Terani, Jafar Al-Askari, Nuri Al-Said, and a couple of other guys. We even got our leader as a field marshal. Oh, we got this other guy. Muhammad Hasuyin Kash something. I don't know what his full name is. Yeah, we actually got some decent generals. I thought we'd be off a lot worse than we are. And he's ill. My goodness. The cradle of civilization. The lands of Iraq, historically known as Mesopotamia, have been home to many ancient civilizations like the Assyrians or the Babylonians. These were the first civilization that walked the face of the earth, apparently. Modern Iraq is a little bit weak. Must make Iraq great again, either through the force of arms or through economic prowess. So, it looks like with this focus tree, you can either stay with the guy in the beginning and form some form of Islamic republic, I don't know. And the other side, you can make some Arab century, Arab nation or something. Then we have some coup path. I'm not sure how you get that. Then we got Iraq on the world stage. We can either join France or Germany down here. Yeah, I think I will be doing We're the Sons of 1920. So, a reminder who truly fought for Iraq. We're gonna just seek tribal support. We're gonna make our way down these focuses. Not really much to really say about them. Apart from there isn't a guarantee down here for Nejd. And we gained some infantry equipment, we gained a few cores. We got the American Civil War. We began the putsch, so now we got Mohammed Hossein Kashif al-Gita in charge. That was a map. Alright, so now we can do in charge, which fixes my legacy of 1920. Some people stop being a general and field marshal. We gain some stability. I can actually already start justifying war goals. Okay, well, I guess I'll start justifying on Syria. We get the Rashid Ali presidency. By carefully threading the arena of the newly arisen Iraqi democracy, Rashid Ali al-Gailani has won the first election in Iraqi history. His program is very nationalistic and is focused on restoring old Iraqi glories. Some people have heard him talk about wanting to restore Babylon. Well, those are just rumors for now. We have an underdeveloped economy. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. We've got tribal unrest. We have sectarian woes. So we've got 2 major religious groups, Sunni and the Shia. We got the Armenian refugee crisis. And then we have the legacy of 1920, which is a bit better. I think I will be declaring war on Syria when I can, because I am wanting to get some army XP. I wanted to upgrade my army so I can actually do stuff later. So now we should be able to do Stir the Garden of Eden. Now that he sees power, we must try to navigate the vast Iraqi political landscapes filled with many people who would like to see us all dead. Yeah, we did lose our other field marshal, by the way. I don't know where he went to, but he's gone. I can say, a state cannot exist without its army. The very essence of nature is through struggle or submission. We'll not fall to the ladder, nay, we will rise. We shall rise like emperors of the 4 corners. We say, punish the wicked, so we get offensive bonus. Both. We get offensive focus, or I can get defensive focus. So I'll pick the offensive focus, because more attack, better. Basking in the glory of the tower. Our ancestors, in pursuit of power, attempted to reach for the heavens themselves through the infamous Tower of Babylon. The warrior spirit thus has remained within our blood for all our existence, from the time of Gilgamesh to Nebuchadnezzar and Alexander, the Sassanids, and the Mongols. We are folk that do not yield. We are folk that cannot be destroyed. By our glory and grace will the world be shaped. Our blood, the most divine of the blood. Blah. So many words. In the shadow of George the Franks, we gained some more buffs there. And we will declare war on Halloween. So here we are, 4 AM on Halloween. If we ever do that, or we can gain units, we'll do this. Favor the families of God, which will give us 3 more units to work. They're not attacking me, so I guess we'll just wait, see what happens. Oh, we're getting our first attack. I think we're fending them off, though. Oh, they're leaving the border. Okay, well, they've invaded Lebanon. That changes things. I guess we'll send an attaché to the Lebanese, see how they're doing. Fine, apparently. We got some units behind their lines now. A new Mesopotamian man, which gives us organizing. I had to walk into Aleppo. Okay, our forces have made it to Lebanon. Hey, let's go. That is Syria. I guess we're gonna battle it out with Lebanon now. Oh yeah, sure, they can have the rest for now. That is one bigger Lebanon. Alright, so we can reform Iraqi schooling so we can get an extra research slot. Damn, these guys got huge suddenly. I wonder how that happened. I don't think Kaiser Wilhelm is gonna last too much longer, because Worms is about to be taken. Early ancestor of a mythical king, Hammurabi was amongst the first rulers of the world to enforce a written code of law. Thus, the new Iraq shall parallel the old Mesopotamia in its respect for a law touched by the grace of heavens. A war was also done on Transjordan, so we're gonna just go in. German Republics declare war on Einstein, so there we go. Otto Braun, Babylon. And some people don't seem to approve of it. Sending my I were going to send my attaché to the fraud, but he didn't want it, so yeah, smart enough not to accept Iraq's attaché. I am Iraq. And I am Iraq. Got I am Iraq. Now I'm going to do 14 Tammuz revolution, so it will be known as Neo Sumeria. Poland's declare war on the West Cossack. We did this literally 2 videos ago. Yeah, this is just my entertainment over here, just watching this. I'm like this guy right now, watching this conflict go by. Yeah, New Sumeria. We now got a black flag with some writing on it. If anyone would like to tell me what that means in the comments, that'd be really nice and appreciated, because I can't really read Arabic. Right, so we're gonna go for King of the Four Corners. He gives quite a nice buff down there. 350 weekly manpower, a bunch of generate war goal tension down, just fire war goal time. I think I'll go for the Tomb of Cyprus next. And I think we'll stand a good chance against the Iranians because, well, looking at the army debuff, I don't think they're going to really put up much of a fight. Okay, well, here we go. Here goes nothing. Declare war on Persia as well. I'm going to demand integration with these guys. That should be Persia in a second. There we go. Gonna annex Persia. And that's that. See if we have any more war goals on anybody. I don't think we do. Not yet, anyway. Reclaim Tamya and Dilmun. Okay, well, let's go in on Arabia? Yeah, let's go in on Arabia. Alright. For some reason, I can't go after these guys. I don't know why that is, but we'll just fire on them manually. These are actually to fix my economy. It'd be nice to see that earlier. So I'm going to make some SPGs. It's going to be just as cheap as possible. So we're just going to give it like 1 turret. We'll make the engine better, and we'll Give it wheel suspension. Eventually I will get easy maintenance, but 5 IC for a armored vehicle is quite good, I think. Alright, let's go after Jabal Shammar, I think that is. I'm not sure. Yeah, Jamal Shammar. Next Jabal Shammar. There we go. We actually call it as well. All about supply, 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 supply. It's all about supply, supply, supply. Come on, we almost got it. It's going to be such a big encirclement. Oh, we got it. We got that encirclement. That's epic. Wait, is Ukraine actually winning this? There's no way. I've never seen a Ukraine actually win. See that? IC has gone even more down. So we're going to make more of these SPGs eventually. And yeah, let's get making this SPG template. I'll show you how to make it. So for now, we're just going to make it a 30 width. It's my usual template I use. Just going to annex Saudi Arabia first. Like I was saying, it's the...
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
Now, because we have got a lot of org, I am going to focus on just getting a lot more soft attack. So we are going to remove some motorized. These eventually are going to be mechanized, by the way. Now, you want to aim for usually about 30 org. Now, for our case, we got a bit less, so we are going to remove this SPG. So we got 32.7 org, which I don't think is quite bad. Further up this by getting support artillery to up soft attack. We are going to up the engine a bit more, so it's going to move a bit faster. And we'll get the gasoline engine, why not? Diam Solution. A large tribe in Iraq hailing from Najd and migrating in the 1700s after the Ottoman immigration efforts. Now they're but a thorn in our side, preventing progress and supporting. These guys, all of Anbar is under their control, whether it be through officials or land ownership. Yeah, I've never seen Ukraine actually do this before. They usually just lose to the Cossacks, but the Cossacks are doing really poorly for some reason. Alright, so this is now a template I like to make, so it's just a mix of mechanized and SPGs. Since we got lots of org buffs, we only need 3 mechs. We could put a lot more SPGs in. We are also going to put the maintenance company in as well. I think I'll industrialize a bit more before going after more people. For some reason, this supply was not connected to the railway, so we're going to have to build this. We also have to connect this supply up too, because this one's also disconnected for some reason. I would industrialize a bit more, and then I would go after Caucasia. Now, Caucasia basically... it was a pain in the backside, it was a thorn in my side, it was just annoying. They had a lot of divisions, obviously it's a place where there's not much supply. So I was fighting in here a while, so yeah. Fun. About to finally actually push this stupid cavalry division out. Yes, let's go. I think I'll start making some cast because this is getting boring. In fact, I think we can already make some, but it's just crap cast though. There we go. Hey, the Armenians have attacked the Ottomans, so I'm finally free. I don't know how that happened. How did they invade Syria? So the tide started turning. All the bullshit. No supply came to an end. Hey, the Cossacks have declared war on southern Russia. Nice. So I can just start my offensive. I can just go around to Georgia, but there we go. We took everything. So we're gonna go to try to take as much as we can. They're trying to fight me over this stupid Baku. I should have Baku. There we go. Baku's mine. And we'll take the navy. I think that's as much as we're getting away with. We should be able to just take Georgia from behind. There we go. They never expected around the Caucasus. But yeah, we should be able to capitulate Georgia. There we go. Okay, we're about to take Alexandropol, so hopefully that should be it. Yay! I didn't even gain any of this though. So what was the point in any of this? Nothing. So with Egypt, I found a pretty funny, good strategy. It wasn't as painful as the Caucasus, but it was still kind of painful. Egypt had a fairly massive army when I started, so what I would do is I would push to the Sinai. Then the Egyptians would have supply. I would run out of supply. I'd move back. The Egyptian would move back in. I'd fight the Egyptians again. I'd encircle their army. Then I'd retreat again. Rinse and repeat till they had nothing left to stop me. Giza. And that's all of Egypt. So we're just going to annex all of Egypt. And we're going to get ready to take on the Ottomans with 25 divisions. It's not much, but I think we need to do it at some point over. That reminds me, we can do the Rising is Babylon the Great. We're going to be known as the Eternal Empire of Babylon. The Babylon is rising. We will own Hoi 4 and we will be happy. It looks like the Cossacks are losing. We will own Hearts of Iron 4 and be happy. There we are. Restoration of Babylon. Wildest comeback. The Eternal Empire of Babylon. I think we have war goals on everybody, I'm guessing, in the wall. Do I just have calls on the entire world? I don't know how that works. I think everyone just hates me now. Oh, everyone just got that event. Okay, well. Alright then. So technically our path is complete now, there is nothing left to really do, but I continue playing on anyway. To all seize any territory I can. I may as well be a little crow and seize a bit more of the Caucasus. That is the Western Cossacks capitulated, so I will attempt to take what I can. Only not going to take that much, apparently. I just want this piece of land, Stalin, please. Please give it to me. Please, just give me this one piece of land, please. Yay, the AI got fed up. I can have ships as well. See, yeah, we're not taking anything else, which is unfortunate. That's a bit of chromium. Quite nice. So I'm just going to debate over this. So the Ottoman Empire, or the Ottoman government in the north in Istanbul, it was still at war with the Turkish communist government, and yeah, we decided to attack Turkey and come to the Ottoman Empire's aid. So we got this pretty cool encirclement, and we pushed further west. I just decided to narrate over this since this section is pretty long. That's a... Okay, well, I do not know where to start. I'll just start taking things. And Constantinople's open, so that should be Green Army. And then we should be able to get the Ottomans straight after, pretty much. Oh yeah, we have to take every last tile of this place. I completely forgot, but there we go. Then I decided to also go after Greece, because why not? That's the problem with this, is just no supply. The Greeks are not fun to play against. Why do they have so many divisions, like genuinely? But I did manage to eventually take out Greece thanks to a joint naval invasion and a breakthrough in the north where it constantly build naval dockyards and naval bases to get supply. I think Bulgaria is probably going to get most of the war score, fortunately, because they've been in this war forever. Funny, Bulgaria basically got nothing from that peace conference apart from this land over here. And you know the drill, annex Bulgaria. Romania actually had a crazy huge army. They had like 120 divisions. I don't know what or how, but they had such a huge army, so it took a very long time to beat Romania. There was also not really much supply in the Eastern Balkans. Damn, Romania is actually kind of strong. I don't know why, because they have debuffs. Let's put a stop to that empire you're building over there, boy. It's going to take quite a while, though. Quite a while. Britain is demolishing France, which is good, so I don't want to be in this stupid faction anymore. Oh, well, that's France. It's been divided up. Now Britain is in Germany's faction for some reason. I don't know what was the Germany path, but for some reason, now trust me, that may say German Reich, but it's actually liberal. It's a liberal democracy. I have no idea why or how this happened in the mod, but it happened. Now we're the leader of the axis of reaction. Well, I want to leave. There's no one else in here with me, is there? Where did they leave? No, I've exiled them all the way down here. Okay, when is it done? 9 days, okay. I don't know if we're ready. We have the Soviet Union on our side though, technically. Stalin is kind of our friend in this, and help me out. We're gonna beat the liberal German Reich. I don't know why it's liberal. So, I was at war with Germany and Britain. It was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun in Africa, because I actually trapped on the Germans and the British with our amazing SPGs, which went way too fast. And yeah, the Soviets slowly beat back the British and Germans in Germany, and they would fall. And then it came to having to defeat the last nation we've been at war with for pretty much the entire game for some reason, in India. I don't know why, but they're there. There we go. Just take everything. That is that. The Empire of, or the Eternal Empire of Babylon. I did annex the UK, otherwise, you know, the war wouldn't end. So, yeah, very cool path. I'm sad it's going to be removed because I did have kind of a lot of fun. Let me know if you have any more paths you'd like me to play. It could be any mod, it could be any nation. Just let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I'll add it to the long list we have, which it's not that long now, but things keep adding to it as we get more mods which are updating. I have still not forgotten about the Vietnam Sunshine in the World playthrough. I will get to that. I promise you, I will get to that. It's been a while though. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.